Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, if you just had an emergency that it just came out of nowhere, your car may have broke down, or you all of a sudden just got a bill out of nowhere, or you need to help family members and you need a couple $1,000 and you can't go to your banks or credit unions because you exhausted them, then I'm going to show you a couple things that you may can do to get some emergency money. Now, here's the first thing I would tell you. If you are working a job, one of the things I always continue to tell people, if you're working a job, what you want to do is go to your HR department and you need to request to file exempt for the next 3 to 4 months. So what that will do, that will allow you to take more of your paycheck home because they are not going to take out any federal taxes out of your check. Okay, so that give you a bigger paycheck. All right, now that does not satisfy your emergency at the moment, but that will also help you have some income. Now, the lender that I'm talking about is Minto Money, because with Minto Money, they actually will offer emergency loans anywhere from 200 up to $3,000. Okay, so if you have an emergency loan, they're definitely there for you. Okay, and in terms of, like I said, you may have a car breakdown. You may have an unexpected expense. You may have a family member that needs money or whatever. Now, one other thing that I'm going to tell you before we get into the Minto Money is that, look, if you need help with catching up on your getting rent and stuff, you can go to the website U.S. Department of Treasury and look up emergency rental assistance. Okay, and they will tell you everywhere that can actually help you get caught up on your rent. Now, there's another place you can also go to help you get a list of lenders and stuff like that. Not only lenders, but places to actually pay your bills, and that's your public library. Your public library has a list of public assistance programs that you can actually tap into if you need some emergency. All right, so just keep that in mind. Going back to Minto Money, some of the questions again, because they only offer emergency loans up to $3,000, then you need to understand what it is that they actually offer the loans that you can do with it. So car repair, home repair, hospital bills, cell phone, moving costs, extra utility bills. You may owe some taxes. You may have a vet bill. So you can do whatever you want with the money. Now, here's the thing about it for most people. Do they accept me and are they in my state? Well, here's the thing about it. These are the residents that they do not, these are the states that they do not operate in. Alaska, Arkansas, Connecticut, District of Columbia, Illinois, Minnesota, New York, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Vermont, West Virginia. So those are the states they do not operate in. Okay, so if you're in one of those states, this may not be the lender for you. However, I do have a lender that may be able to help you. Now, one other thing I wanted to tell you about Minto Money is that in terms of, they won't put a hard pull on your credit. However, they do check your credit. And the way they check your credit is through third-party credit bureaus. Now, the third-party credit bureaus that they will check, and the purpose of them checking those third-party credit bureaus, they would look at like Clarity, which is owned by Experian, or they'll look at Factor Trust, which is owned by TransUnion, or sometimes they may look at LexisNexis. Now, the reason they're looking at these here lenders, these credit bureaus, is they're trying to see if you had a loan with them in the past you didn't pay off, or if you're currently in a bankruptcy. Okay, because if you're in a bankruptcy, then they don't want to deal with you. All right, so just keep that in mind. That being said, where else can you go to get a loan if you can't qualify for Minto Money? Well, the other place that you can actually go get a loan, you may want to check out IndyLend. Okay, so with IndyLend, they actually offer loans from 200 up to 5,000. And again, they will tell you right here, it's not about the credit score. They're not focused on the credit score. One of the things that most people, well, it's actually 5 reasons that people get denied for a loan, especially these predatory loans. One, you don't have an active checking account. Okay, so you must have an active checking account. It's okay that you're on welfare, disability, just not military, but you have to have an active checking account, active phone number, good email. Okay, those are the top three things. Now, another thing that will get you denied is that the information on the application may not match up. So the information on your application does not match up with the information that's on your personal credit file. So the address on your personal credit file, if it's not the same address on the application, that can get you denied as well. And also, if you currently have a loan with them already, those are the things that will get you denied. All right, but definitely in terms of, because you already exhausted those other options by going to the banks and credit unions and family members and nobody could help you, then this lender may also have a higher chance of helping you as well. Now, if you have any other question about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off of the credit, click the link in the description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.